Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Anger, and you're on the Mr. Anger Show. This is a brand new show. Sorry about the audio and video quality. We will improve it as things go along here. Unfortunately, at this time, I cannot improve this at this particular moment, but hey, we'll grow together, okay? So don't click off and go off and be like, oh, he's got such poor video quality. Oh, he's so horrible. Just deal with me here for a little bit. Deal with me. Now, what's this show about? We're going to be talking about things like politics, music, movies. I mean, a little bit of everything. So, you know, it's going to be really determined up to you guys about what I talk about and what I get angry about. Yeah, I am kind of an angry person. Nah, not really, but you'll understand my frustration once you get to know me a little bit. So, before we get started, here's the thing. If you have to ask permission, or you need an ID to go see a rated R movie, then you better go ask your parents now if you can watch this show, because I do use a little bit of language and I don't want to take anybody by surprise. So, you got 10 seconds to do that. Your 10 seconds starts here in 5 seconds. So, run along, run along. Alright, 10 seconds start now. Are you gone yet? Did you ask? Alright, your 10 seconds are up, damn it. And I told you, I warned you, you better have permission to watch this because I don't want to get any angry letters down below saying, oh, you corrupted my kid's mind or whatever. You know what, parent? You should be paying attention to what the hell your children are watching. Don't blame me. Blame yourself for not being a parent. Alright? Alright. We understand each other? Okay, we're good? Alright. Now, first thing we're going to talk about, then we're going to get into a little bit of this hysteria of the new Star Wars Force Awakens. Personally, as a person who went to see this movie, it is good. It's better than the prequels. It's not the original trilogy by any means. And here's the reason why I had this sentiment. And I found out this, there are reasons why I have more of it. It's a good film, but it's not, the awesome slice of bread that everybody's been saying. And here's the reason why. I fell for this whole advertising campaign of them saying, well, this is going to be a brand new movie, brand new plot line and stuff like that. Well, they introduced the whole cast. And, Harrison Ford and all of them were coming back. And I thought, okay, well, they're going to go with the only thing that I could think that they would go for is where Luke turns to the dark side. I thought they were going to follow that story arc. Not exactly what I was expecting when I went to see it happen. It to me, I'm a person who grew up, the first movie they ever saw in theaters was Star Wars: A New Hope. I mean, I love that movie. I do. And while watching this movie, I kept getting this familiar little ting in the back of my head. I was like, what? What is this? Another bot with plans to a Death Star? Well, not Death Star. Spoiler alert, Death Planet. It ends up with a person who's on a sand planet. This all seems familiar. And it kept just dinging me in the back of the head. And it seemed like the old characters were just being replaced by the new characters that were on scene. It felt like a New Hope remade. It's like, here's the new characters. They're going to replace the old from the original trilogy. Han's going to be the new Obi-Wan Kenobi. He gets killed by the bad guy. And so on and so forth. Fill in the blanks from there. I don't want to give too much away. But then again, I kind of want to give you a synopsis of what I personally thought. So it just felt too much like a remake. And by the end of it, I'm kind of thinking, by the second one, I can pretty much guarantee what's going to happen. We're going to find out who the father is. There's going to be a battle, but it's not going to be the concluding. The concluding battle with the main bad guy will happen in the third movie, and so on and so forth. So it just feels too familiar with me. And I fell for that advertising thing of a new storyline, and and I got something that was rehashed, and it just kind of upset me a little bit. Um, like I said, better than the prequels, and still an awesome movie to go check out and enjoy. I mean, by all means, have fun, enjoy. But I found out that my review is pretty much along the lines of other people's reviews that have seen the originals in theaters. It's kind of hard, and the reason why is when you see the originals in theater, I mean, the very first ones, A New Hope, when you were there in the theater, I mean, this was a whole new experience, and it's kind of hard to recapture that. So that's why I could give it a good to a great review, but I can't say that it's the most awesome thing since sliced bread. And I found out that the reviews differ from generation to generation. Like my generation that grew up seeing the originals in theater are kind of, it was good, it was better than the prequels, but it wasn't the original trilogy. And then you got those that grew up with the prequels, and they think it's the most awesome thing since sliced bread. And then you got the new generation that's never seen Star Wars, and they're getting that new perspective that we got when we went to see the originals in theaters. So it's hard to recapture that original experience. So yes, go see it, have fun, enjoy. I mean, it's good, it's great. It's not the original trilogy by any means, and I must pay respect to the original trilogy because without the original trilogy, there cannot be the Star Wars that we have today. So you gotta give credit and respect where respect is due. I'm a big person in that. Now, here's some things that have been popping up in the news here recently. And like I said, this show is going to be determined by you and what we talk about. So put your comments down there and give me ideas to talk of things to talk about. But this is just an introductory. We're trying to get to know each other here, feel each other out. Ooh, oh yeah, you know. Hey, you want to go out? I'll be the best date you ever had. I'm cheap. You take me out to McDonald's, man. Get me a Happy Meal. I'll be the prize inside. No, not that type of get to know each other, but get to know each other as far as general principles and stuff like that. I do video games, so if you want to get into the video game console wars, we can get into that. We can get into technology, such as TVs. I dabble in it all. It's whatever you want to talk about, Put your comments below, and we'll talk about it. Now, this is going to be just a quick introductory to the show. So, there is something that has hit the news here recently that has kind of disturbing me and making me angry just a little bit. And that is this thing with people boycotting the award show. It's getting ridiculously stupid. This is an award show. An award show is designed to award the best in the industry. And Will Smith and all of them, I mean, yes, I saw his movie. It was a good movie, but it wasn't award quality, and I could tell you that because it just, I mean, yeah, it was great, but the ones that are getting the awards, I think, deserve it more than his film did. I can tell you this as, I mean, my personal degree is in media production technology. I mean, this is what I study. This is what I do. I love this stuff. And an award show is designed to award the best in the industry. And unfortunately, the African American audience isn't as big as, I don't know, it kind of, I mean, there's not that many predominant lead African Americans. I mean, you mentioned Denzel Washington, I'm there. I'll be in the theater, the next day. Samuel L. Jackson, I'm there. But besides those two, Wesley Snipes, he's good too. He's coming back out and getting some more projects. I do like him. Of course, Danny Glover, he's a classic, respectable actor, and I like him. Danny Glover's in the movie. I'm there. I've loved him ever since I saw him in Lethal Weapon, the original Lethal Weapon. But there's just not that many African American lead actors. I mean, there's Terrence Howard, and and some others that are good and decent, and they do a great job. It, but this is an award show. You know, you're competing with everybody. Competing with everybody. Race shouldn't matter here. And that's the thing that pisses me off about it. There shouldn't be no mention of black, whites, woman, man. It should be just, you know, you're the best. You know, you're the best actor, lead actor in this movie, the best supporting actor here. I don't like the female category. I don't like the male category. I mean, I do know why they do it. They do it to cater to different sexes, but if they could cater to different sexes, then why can't they cater to different cultures? I know it kind of goes back and forth. It gets confusing when you think about it all. So I think they should just cut it all out and just do best actor, best lead or best supporting actor. Uh, Enough with this female male. They should get rid of that too. I mean, I think that would be a true accomplishment of the war show if they got rid of that too. So, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to a award show, you're being awarded for being the best in your industry. So, if you didn't get nominated this time, then try harder next year. Try harder next time. And be truly, legitimately the best at what you do. You want to be awarded for being the best, not just for being part of an industry. I mean, it seems like people that are screaming, you know, there's not enough African Americans in there, or saying, well, we want a participation award. And that's not how America works. I mean, America works by hard work, determination. Uh, that's how America came to be great. It became great by people saying, well, you know, I'm not the best here, and I keep trying and trying and trying, and I failed. Maybe I should try something else. And then they find what they really are good at. Or they think that they're best at something that they're doing, but they keep getting passed over. Well, then guess what? You need to try harder if you really feel that way. Try and try and try again. And that's what this world is about. You got to put forth the effort to get an award. This isn't, you know, participation awards. I hate those. I hate those with a passion. I do. I know my kids get them in school. I have two little girls, and they get participation awards and stuff. And, you know, and the parents clap and applause and stuff. You know, I do as always. But, you know, I don't like that. I do not. It takes away the determination that made America great. And now we're trying to take away this detriment. I mean, not detriment, but this drive that made America what it is, and it's not going to work. Either be the best at what the heck you're going to do, or find something else. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't think an award show should cater to every person. Okay, should we have the best of the Asian awards? We should have the best of the Mexican awards. We should have the best of the Canadians, the best of the Germans, the best of the Switzerland. Sorry. The best of the Europeans, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I mean, come on. What are we going to do? Put every culture, a reward for every race, every sex, every... No. It should just be, you're the best of, period. Not, you're the best African American, best white person, best female, best male, best... No. No, stop it. Okay? You're pandering. Alright? You're trying to make everybody feel special when you should be making them work harder and give us more quality products. You know, that's why the film industry is in the damn toilet right now. You want to know why? Because everybody wants to be awarded and applauded for doing half-assed jobs. When, you know, I mean, look at the film industry. I mean, besides Star Wars and Jurassic Park, and, you know, the film franchises that really got a name for themselves, like, you know, Marvel and all of them. Besides that, I mean, there really isn't that much quality in film anymore. Original ideas, original things. It's just a bunch of remakes and redos, and let's do this 80s show over again. Or let's do this 70s cartoon show. Or let's do this 90s show. Or whatever. It's just become so asinine. The original plot and script has basically died. I mean, you almost have to go to the independent films to see those anymore. And that's pretty sad. I mean, people are paying big bucks to go to theaters, major theaters, and see major films, and just kind of getting crapped on. Why? Because everybody wants a participation award and nobody wants to try for the best. Try for the best. I don't care what color you are, what sex you are, whatever. If you're good, I'm going to follow you. You know, I want to like you. I mean, Will Smith, he's a good actor, but I mean, I don't think he's one of the best actors I've ever seen, but he is a good actor. I do like him. I do enjoy him. I think his personality is kind of cool, but until recently, when he's been making a big stink about all this, and for what reason? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Either you're the best, or you should try harder, or you should find something else. Those are your three options. Three, not four, like I was holding up. No, not four, like I was holding up. Three. I don't know. This whole thing with race and shit just got out of hand, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Race, sex, and religion. Oh my goodness. Those three topics right there just make me want to scream when I think about those. Why? Because people want to fight over stupid shit that doesn't even matter. What? So you believe in God? Congratulations. What? You don't believe in God or devil? So what? You're an atheist? Congratulations. Well, you're a Satanist? Congratulations. Oh, you're Islamic? Congratulations. You're Buddhist? Congratulations. What does it fucking matter to me? What does it matter to me? None of us, somebody comes into my home and says, you must do things my way. Is it really going to fucking matter to me? Why the hell is it going to matter? You can believe that you come from Barney's purple dinosaur dick gel for all I care. You can believe that you're from aliens from outer space. Heck, that's actually legit. You can actually believe in that. It's called Scientology. It's actually recognized. You know what? Believe. Have fun. Do what you're going to do. As long as it's not being forced on me, then I could care less what the heck you believe in. I mean, personally, do I believe in a higher power? Yeah, I believe something had to create everything. I mean, it came from somewhere, whether science can explain it, whether it's God, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend and tell you that I know. There's no absolute answers. And if there was absolute answers, you'd have every human person following that one thing. I hold up one for both hands and look like an idiot saying two. Would believe in one thing, and that is it. Not the plethora of beliefs that we have today. If there was one proven structure, everybody would be on board. Who knows? We have barely scratched the surface of what we know. I mean, if you think about things in the whole perspective, compared to the universe, the galaxies, we hardly know anything. So, believe in what you want to. You know, whatever makes you feel good, whatever gives you your morals, your beliefs, your structures, have fun. But the moment you start forcing them on me is the moment we're going to have an issue. I don't sit here and force mine on you. So don't do it to me. That's the only thing I gotta say about religion. Race. What's the point in race? You know what race is? An identifier. That is it. Race helps identify a person. That is it. You know, so what does a person look like? Were they black, white, da 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 da? Other than that, the rest is emotional bullshit. Everything else that is attached to race is emotional bullshit. Take this Black Lives Matter thing going on right now. I don't like it, personally. I mean, I know their heads and their hearts are in the right place, but they're going about it the wrong way. And here's the reason why, before you get judgmental. Oh, but you're white, you wouldn't understand. Oh, no, you wouldn't understand the struggles. You know what? I do not remember a goddamn pimp my body shot before I was born when the creator said, here, come here. I want you to that determine what color you're going to be, what sex you're going to be, and what height you're going to be. I don't remember any of that shit before I was born. I mean, if you do, I doubt anybody does. So, nobody should be made to apologize for what the heck they are. So, as far as race goes, it's an identification. That's it. That's it. The rest of it is emotional bullshit, according to me, and according to everybody. It should be. I mean, what does this person look like? Other than that, race shouldn't even matter. Why? Because each and every race, each and every sex, we'll go on sex too, each and every sex and each and every race is all trying to do the same thing, and that is survive. Now, as far as this Black Lives Matter thing goes, yes, in police brutality, I would like for that to happen. And facts do dictate that other races besides blacks are killed by cops and actually killed more per year. But, you take in population size into consideration, the population size of each and every race, and you break it down into the specifics, guess what? Each race is killed about as much, the same percentage-wise, as the other. So if you come to me with police brutality, I'm going to listen because that affects us all. You come to me with Black Lives Matter, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to shut the door in your damn face and I'm just going to say, go away. Why? Because I know what the hell you're about. You just told me. It's in your damn slogan name. You see race. You're not interested in the crime itself. You're not interested in what's right and wrong. And that's the only thing everybody should be interested in. It's right and wrong. So if you come at me with a race or a sex in your name and you say, please support this, I'm going to be like, hell no. You come at me and you say, support this cause and it affects everyone, yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board. You got a supporter. You got a listener. Come at me. Because if you see race these days as anything else besides an identifier, as far as I'm concerned, you're wrong. Race is nothing but an identifier. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. But people attach emotions to shit and it just gets a spiral out of proportion. Like this award show and Black Lives Matter campaign and all that stuff. It's getting aggravating. Yeah, I mean, it's getting truly aggravating. To turn on the news and see this crap every day about people fighting over useless and needless shit. Why? But people are losing their lives to police. Yes, let's combat that. You know what? There's corruption in every industry. But unfortunately, with the police industry, lives can be lost with that kind of corruption. So, it needs to be paid attention to every industry, not just the police industry also. But people don't think about that. They just want to go about the ones that's making the news and the headlines. Let's argue about sex. You know what? What happens behind your doors? Have fun. Go for it. You want to go get married to whatever the heck you want to marry? Have fun. Enjoy. Hey, I'm not going to judge. Don't you judge me. I don't know. But this is along the lines of what this show is going to be about. We're just going to be sitting here discussing random stuff. And yes, I do smoke. Don't judge my sins. I won't judge yours. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the human race needs to focus on certain things. That's their future. Survival. We all need to focus on that. And with the ever-changing world that we have today, we need to focus on it now more than ever. And I'll explain that in due time. And then as far as anything else goes, I break it down into this little segment right here. You are either right or you're wrong. There is no in between with me. There is right and wrong. Alright, so what constitutes right and wrong? Simple. If you cause physical harm first, or destruction of property first, or theft, you're wrong no matter what you believe, what your principles are, no matter what's going on in that crazy little brain of yours, you're wrong. You've crossed that line. You physically harmed someone, you destroyed someone's property, or took their crap, you're wrong. That's the end of it. That's how I break things down. Either you're right or you're wrong. And that's what I think that we should focus on is the actual facts of the situation, not race, not gender, not the emotional bullshit that gets all wrapped up and involved into everything. No, right and wrong. That's it. But anyways, this is what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be talking about. I hope you enjoyed my first video. If you didn't, call me every name in the book you want to. Have fun. Think of some original names, not racist, bigots, xenophobe, asshole, dipshit, stuff like that. Think of something original. If you're going to call me a name, I mean, at least show some creativity. That way, I can have some cool new insults to add to my repertoire here. I'd like to have that. So by all means, top insult, vote for it down here. Yeah, vote for it. I want the best insult that you can ever have right down there. Come on, this skinny inbred redneck cracker needs all the abusing he can get. Abuse me. Abuse me. I like it. I like it, like it, like it, like it. So, best insult, vote for the best insult down there. And then vote for the best topic. 2 things I want you guys to vote for right there. Down there. Down there. Down there. Why am I using 2 fingers? Down there. I'm not fingering somebody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Get your minds out of the gutter. But think of subjects that you would like to talk about, we like to debate, such as console wars, anything, politics, Trump. That's another subject that would take too long for me to go through today. Politics is one of those issues that I get really heated and debated about. But, think of it. Put it down there. Top subject gets the approval for the next episode. We'll do an episode hopefully once a week, and depending on how this goes, if we get a lot of views and stuff, I'll increase the episodes, and we'll continue from there. All right, this is Mr. Anger. I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette, have me a Dr. Pepper, stare at Marilyn Monroe behind me here. You can't see her that well, but my wife, she loves that Marilyn Monroe. Y'all, take it greasy. Take it easy. Take it any way you can. Because you never know. It may be your last time to take it. Have a good one.